education, reputation management, and alumni network, advisory boards, ranking and accreditation. So it's about identity, it's about perception, it's about perceptual mapping and conception of the role of the institution, and then its projection to various important critical segments such as faculty and the alumni network and those who are directly engaged in various forms in advisory capacity with the university, and whatever ranking and accreditation means. So for now, let's leave ranking and accreditation, because then it would be too mechanical, and there is nothing to talk about because these are given, and we don't have much of leeway, much of capacity or opportunity to intervene right now. So let's focus on vision, mission, unique value, reputation, and how we can create and shape our identity, and how we can infuse spirit within our roles. Faculty routine is repetitive, it's cyclical, it's circular, it's very linear, and it can become very boring. You could just teach maybe in science or in many other areas. So you do one thing, you have one office, and it's a lifetime engagement. So there's not much of change going around, coming to you. Unlike the role of other leaders, like a leader of a political party or a leader of any other popular, any movement or social movement. So here we are trying to bring in leadership to the role of faculty, and they are never seen as very proactive, dynamic, enterprising, fast forward, or things like that. So normal perception is that when they are stale and they are they're tuned to their own areas and they are bookish, things like that. So this is very important and very important idea that we would like to touch upon today. Second is managing revenues, cost, and raising funds. So certainly everything boils down to resources, and if we want to have good faculty, we need resources to have good faculty. If we want to retain good faculty, then we need to have increments and promotions built into their roles, and incentives and rewards also built into their roles, and give them a trajectory for their onwards progress. So all of that is manageable only if we can have revenues, sufficient resources, and we do things, it means, which have utility, things which have relevance, things which are in demand, things for which someone is ready to pay, things which are needed, and things which are critical, for which there is a portion or a fraction of scarce resources can be made available by a third party. So that's also certainly, if we want to build reputation, if we want to have a spirit, if we want to have identity, it's not because we want to write some poems and we want to have others appreciate the prose and the poem and our otherwise good thoughts and ideas. We want to do some meaningful business. We are here about business, right? By business I mean there is a function, there is an institution, and the institution has to sustain. And there is existential challenge that we face as an individual, as well as an institution, as a department, as a program, as a faculty, as a custodian of the institution. So I think for that, of course, we need to see and evaluate how can we be part of that meaningful transfer of resources from society to the institution. And we build reputation and identity in a way that would convert that projection into engagement and interaction and the survival and growth of the institution. So I think it was very brilliantly thought of to bring that. It is a little bit crude, but I'm glad that it has been pointed out here at the end. So I think there are two sides of the role and identity, and I am very happy, delighted to see that we have some really outstanding panelists here with us who have